Hi, Taurus. This is going to be your reading from April 15th through the 21st. It's good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, or Venus sign of Taurus, but keep in mind it's a general message. It's not a personal message meant for just one person, so it might not resonate with all of you. Check your Rising, Moon, or Venus sign. You might have messages there here on this channel. If you're a cross watcher of another zodiac sign checking in because you have a relationship of some kind with a Taurus, you're welcome to be the messages. Anyone is welcome to receive the messages. You might have to swap the roles, okay? Just keep in mind it's general. There are 8 billion people on the planet. Surely not all of you are experiencing the same thing, but I do try to reach as many people that need to receive these messages as possible. If you want a message to resonate with you personally, book a private reading with me. My email and some preliminary pricing is in the description below. I had a website for a while. It had problems. The new website should be up in the next couple days when I have time between personal readings. If you message me for a personal reading, Taurus or cross watcher, look for my response and then respond to me immediately. I have a waiting list. If you wait more than 24 or 48 hours to send payment and confirm the appointment time, the time I initially offered you will be gone. I have a waiting list of about 20 people right now. So squeaky wheel gets the oil. I love reading for earth signs. You guys are killing it for me today. And I love reading for Taurus as well. I'm a Libra. We're both ruled by Venus. Never met a Taurus I did not love. If you're new to Soma, Chandra Tarot, welcome, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign and all that jazz. So let's get into it for you, Taurus. So out of the secret language of color, and I like to use color to show me what's happening in the lives of my people here, I've got lemon, access, innovative thinking, which came in the reverse, and burgundy, awakening your passion. So right now, I feel like because lemon is here, first of all, you guys need some more antioxidants, and I'm not kidding. It will help. You also need some more sunlight. Some of you might be dealing with a Leo as well this week, but not necessarily. You're needing warmth, you're needing inspiration, you're needing to operate a little bit more out of a place of clarity this week, Taurus, and you need to feel empowered to make some decisions. I think you might not be feeling as empowered as you want to. I think you might not be operating out of a place of clarity. I think your memory might be a little foggy about some situations as well. There might be something you need to study a little bit more and read up on or write about or communicate with someone a little bit to bring some clarity. They want you to focus on trying to think outside of the box a little bit and hold your head up high at this point. And I think the way to do that, to help you bring some clarity to the situation and sort of flush out anything that's, when I see lemon, and reverse, I know that some of you need to flush out some things that are toxic for you emotionally or physically. Maybe you need to just drink a glass of red wine. Some of you might be drinking a little too much. Be careful of that. They want you to awaken your passion. When burgundy comes to you, it's that the energy of this color wants you to connect to passion. You could be feeling very passionate. You might be feeling very enthusiastic right now, or they want you to focus on this. When this color comes out, it means they want you to focus on your dreams and your life purpose and to feel energized. They want you to get passionate about something. They want you to listen to your intuition. They want you to wake up your soul right now, and it will help with clarity. I found it ironic that this burgundy color is actually the answer to the clarity that you need. So focus on what you're passionate about and awaken your passion. I feel like you're very passionate about something, but you're not very clear on it. That makes any sense? That was sort of what I was picking up from the Soul Truth Oracle deck. These are questions that you and a person around you might be asking yourselves or not asking yourselves that you need to. And I'm finding that working with this deck is showing me my people on a very deep level. The first card that came out for you was, what do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? This just came out for Virgo, and I noticed the Hermit is here. Some of you might be dealing with a Virgo. You might find some answers in the message I posted for Virgo. Sometimes that happens, even if you don't have any Virgo in your chart. For some of you, there might be a connection there. I think that what you're going through in a relationship or life right now might have to do with finances and money and about can you fund and fuel your dreams as what you're doing for work or in a relationship. Are there resources available? Are you using the right resources for yourself? And does it match up with your dreams? Relationship or life this week might very much have to do with that. And It's something that's happening for you subliminally, and you're not realizing you need to ask yourself this. Who can I serve today? This is about in a world lacking a soul to soul connection, a small and simple acts are what create the biggest and most lasting impact. We shift our own pain and experience an avalanche of love when we lose ourselves in service of others. Who needs you today? I feel like right now you feel like you can only serve yourself, and you're having a hard time asking yourself, who can you serve? You might feel like you just need to serve yourself. You might feel like you need to keep your resources to yourself. And you might feel like, in regards to life and love and relationships right now, it's something to do with resources and does it match your dream? For some of you, this can be very much about career and pentacles, which is natural for earth signs, for your thoughts and your feelings to come out as pentacles, which are anything that's tangible, anything you consider currency. It's typical to feel that way as an earth sign. Your person or the environment around you is showing me, what do I resist feeling right now? Someone might be holding back their feelings. And I do notice that we have the Hermit and the King of Cups. Now, we know that a King of Cups has love. And at their best, it's a person that can be emotionally balanced and compassionate and diplomatic at their best. But a King of Cups can come off as very reserved, and so can a Hermit. Someone around you might be really resisting feeling something right now. They might be holding back in some way. They might be dealing with a Leo, because they hold back sometimes too, because they have so much raw emotion and pride and desire. Someone's holding back here. What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? This person might be grappling with their expectations of you or themselves or others in a situation. What's between the two of you? Am I letting fear stop me? I think the answer to that might be yes. I think you're operating out of a place of clarity. I think you have a lot of passion that's been awakened, but I think there's some kind of fear going on between you and your environment or a person this week coming up that might be getting in the way. Ask yourself this question. When the cards come in reverse, it's we're suppressing it, or we don't even know we're supposed to be asking ourselves this. Are you letting fear stop you in a situation? Are you worried about money? Are you worried you can only serve yourself? And is someone holding back here? I'm sensing that the underlying primary emotion that's driving any issues you're having with yourself and others this week might be fear and a lack of clarity. Okay. In the tarot, they want me to do a Celtic cross for you guys, and I did a you versus them spread for the other earth signs. I'm sorry, I'm going to do it different for you. That's what your guides told me to do. I will look at a person close to you in your environment, okay? I promise. If you want to make it about relationship, we'll do that. You can do that. I see here for you at the center of it all, the Hermit and the King of Cups. So that's the challenge. And here you are at the bottom of the deck, Miss Empress, Miss Thing, boss lady, mommy, wifey, very compassionate, very nurturing, very loving, very creative, feeling very creative. There's a lot of fertile ground moving into this week. Feeling the need to take charge this week, Taurus, and be a true Taurus, an Empress. So we got a King of Cups and an Empress here. So this could be very much about relationship. It could also be about a mother and a father. Not necessarily, though. So the Hermit is the center of it all for you this week. Alone time, kind of withdrawn, or someone's withdrawn from you. Being very introspective, doing some soul searching. Someone needs some alone time this week. The challenge to it is this King of Cups. So someone might be spending some time alone this week. Taurus, you or a person close to you that really needs to think about how diplomatic they can be in a situation. They might be trying to stay emotionally balanced and not moody or manipulative. It might come off that way. I think they just need time alone. And I think you're here trying to be supportive and nurturing and come up with creative solutions. Okay. Spirit, show me Taurus for the 15th through the 21st of April. Show me Taurus, sun, rising, moon, or Venus. What's driving them right now? Ace of Cups. Okay, Taurus. You are operating this week. What's driving you is more compassion, more creativity, love, wanting to start new projects and relationships of any kind from the heart, which is nice. What else is driving them? You might be feeling a lot of love. Page of Cups. We're just opening up our heart chakra here. Sometimes I see a father and a child here, possibly in your vicinity, or you're thinking about that, but that's not necessarily true because a page is often a child. The Page of Cups is I see a creative opportunity. I'm feeling intuitively drawn to something. I'm very emotionally curious. Is there a possibility here? I think there could be a lot of stable love in this situation, but you got to think about it with that Hermit energy. What was in the past leading up to this? This could be relationship, familial relationship. It could be job as well. In the past was the Queen of Swords. You could have been dealing with an air sign previously, or you yourself were very introspective as well. Look how she's really thinking. Queen of Swords is a solution to problems often. Independent in the past, unbiased judgment, clear boundaries, direct communication. Sometimes the Queen of Swords can seem a little icy, but in this deck, she doesn't. It's like, I need to be smart. And the Knight of Cups. Hi, Romeo. It's interesting. I feel like this could have been a person coming at you or vice versa. Someone really poured on the charm and the love, and you were like, I mean, I see you. You see my sword? Mm-hmm. Let's be smart. In the past, something was happening that you were really pouring your heart into, or this guy that really looks like Adam Levine was pouring in. And the knights come and go, the queens hold still. This is someone carving their way in the world, really pouring their heart into something very romantic, very charming, very creative, sees all the beauty and splendor in something. Now, knights can sometimes break down and have a tantrum and get moody and jealous when they can't deal, but in the past, you or someone else really poured their heart into something. And the Chariot was here too. Strength in reverse. I think somebody caved into desire, or maybe we got a Leo out of the way. Had a hard time with clarity. That card didn't want to come out, but they wanted me to notice it. So trying to be smart, trying to be independent, trying to pour your heart into something, or someone was doing that with you. I see that this person or the situation is now kind of withdrawn and a little bit more introspective. Once we step it up and we start, if we pour our heart into something or someone pours their heart into it with us and is really Romeo in a situation, and we're trying to operate out of a place of clarity and protect our heart, once we get to the point where we're ruling our whole world with love, it does tend to make us withdraw a little bit and be like, wow, okay, wait a minute. Okay, what's their crowning thought? What's their soul telling them when they're at their best and their smartest? Always the advice built into the Celtic cross. Two of Swords, got a Libra energy here. So your soul is saying, hang on, let me see. What else? What's their crowning thought? The Hierophant in reverse, that's you. The Devil in reverse, Taurus, Capricorn, Libra energy here. So what your soul is telling you when you're at your best, the highest version of yourself is saying, look, so someone could be being avoidant. Like, whoa, out of nowhere, I'm at an impasse. I'm going to be avoidant. I have a difficult decision to make. I need to weigh my options. So someone could be doing that with you, or you could be doing that with someone else. And it's like, okay, I have a real choice to make here, and I kind of need to find the truth, and I need to think about this. This is a tough choice. And I don't know that it's bringing out the best in me, because here you are, the Hierophant in reverse. You know, the Hierophant in reverse breaks from tradition. The Hierophant in reverse likes nonconformity and freedom, and it focuses on its personal beliefs. It will challenge the status quo. Sometimes it won't make a true investment and take the modest, pious approach. Sometimes he won't play by the rules. He doesn't want to listen to anybody else but himself. Sometimes when the Hierophant comes in reverse, we cling to old ways, but it can mean like an unconventional relationship or an unconventional approach, breaking from tradition. And you might be wondering, I can operate like this, but I don't know if it's bringing out the best in me. And the Devil is in reverse. You could have been dealing with another Taurus or a Capricorn. When the Devil comes in reverse, We know that we need to release beliefs that are limiting for us. We know that we might be playing with fire and it's a close call. We know that we need to explore our darker thoughts and look right at our shadow self and say, what am I attached to? What am I addicted to? What's restricting me? How much desire is really here in this situation? Do I want to be chained and bound? Is there enough passion or desire here? How do I feel about that? I have to be detached. I can't be getting involved with stuff that's bad for me. It's like you might want to take an unconventional approach, but you don't want to do anything that's going to bring out any insecurities. So you're blocked off and thinking about it, or a person's doing that with you. Somebody might be wanting you to have a bit of an unconventional relationship, possibly. The Hierophant and the Hermit are here. Spiritual brothers. Okay. And both the Hermit and the Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant reverse combined with the Hermit is someone that kind of follows their own introspective spiritual path towards enlightenment and what they want. Taurus, you're deep. You're deep right now, people. Some of you are dealing with a water sign. Okay, what actions is Taurus taking this week? What are they doing? What's Taurus doing this week? What are their actions? Six of Wands in reverse. Well, first of all, you're not putting it all on blast. Your ego might be a little bruised right now, or you're dealing with a Leo that's got an ego. You might be operating out of a little bit of a place of egotism, as though you've fallen from grace. You might feel like you can't publicly display something right now. Your confidence is a little shaken. You're like, okay, maybe I didn't get that promotion. Maybe he or she doesn't want to say we're in a relationship on Facebook just yet. Okay. I need to focus on my own personal definition of success. This is going to be a little bit more of a private achievement for me this week. You know, you can change this. It's that Lemon in reverse too, with less clarity, less being out all out in the open. Okay, High Priestess in reverse. This is Libra. This is Taurus. You're feeling a little disconnected from your intuition. I'm seeing two cards of someone going silent, really going silent. The High Priestess in reverse can ghost a person. High Priestess in reverse can sometimes be a worst case scenario. She's a promiscuous young girl that we don't trust or a false prophet of some kind. But if this is your action, you're like, I don't know. I can't hear my intuition in this situation. And I really need to withdraw into silence. Why? Something is a burden for you. You are carrying a very heavy burden right now. You are trying to complete a cycle that's very hard work, and you feel like you're taking it all on yourself. And I think that that's making your intuition a little clouded right now, Taurus. Either that or you're dealing with a Pisces or a Libra that it's just not going well with. I feel like you guys withdrawing into silence and kind of wanting someone to chase you for attention because your ego's bruised. I can't sugarcoat it. It's a burden. Talk to them. Don't not trust your intuition. Don't not trust your intuition, okay? Also, this looks great, but this might be like the walk of shame. Just pull back and listen to your intuition a little bit better. This wants to go back. Okay. What's happening deep within? Deep within that they don't even realize. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Well, we got two kings here. So deep within, we got this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn male. This could be you or someone else. This energy is not feeling very supportive or practical. This person might be someone that is getting a divorce or you're getting a divorce from. You're having a hard time being disciplined and abundant. This has to do with wealth and security and taking the lead in a situation. And I know that money and finances and your dreams and stuff like that might have came out in your oracle cards. You might feel like someone's not being very supportive of you, or you're not sure if you're taking the most practical approach in a situation. Watch out that you're not being stubborn and unsupportive. Sometimes this guy is a person having a hard time just getting it together and being really mature. Could be this person going through a divorce even around you. You're feeling like someone else isn't being supportive. You might feel stubborn and unsupportive. You know you guys can be bullheaded, right? Don't mirror a person doing this. Okay. What's happening in the environment? Show me the person or the energy closest to Taurus. Show me them. The Ace of Wands in reverse. This person is delaying an emerging idea. The Ace of Wands is about passion and growth potential and inspiration and a passionate new opportunity. This person is distracted. This person lacks direction. There are delays, false starts, non-starts. They're not sure they see the growth potential. And if there is, it might just have a hard time getting off the ground. I'm also seeing 2 cards about a lack of passion, possibly. I feel like someone might be a workaholic. Okay, I got the King and Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So the dynamic duo here, not coming together. Not this person is mirroring you. This Queen of Pentacles is not able to take a practical approach and nurture the whole world and provide financially. This is usually Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn female that kind of needs to take care of themselves and focus on independence. They might be having work-home conflicts. They might not be ready to be somebody's Queen of Pentacles. They might think you're not ready to be theirs. It's possible that someone's trying to go through a divorce. I'm seeing things happening. You know, these two are the CEO of their own life. This person's needing to take care of themselves. Ace of Pentacles in reverse too. The Tower in reverse. Okay, what I'm hearing is one sentence. They're not ready. This person's not ready. This person might feel like they're delaying a passionate new beginning because they don't have a plan. They might feel as though they've lost an opportunity or they just can't plant a seed. They're avoiding a tower moment, a huge disruption in their life. This is a person that really needs to work on themselves right now. I don't think that this person is able to start something that will be stable or that there's a lot of passionate growth potential, because this Queen of Pentacles in reverse needs to focus on herself, or they think you need to focus on yourself in some way. Yeah. I see a struggling couple here, parents even. I see that there's a lot of love, and that's the challenge, is that you want this person to be your King of Cups, or you do want to be theirs, but it's really hard to rule your kingdom with your heart. Ask a water sign, and that's why you're being so withdrawn, or they are. Okay, what are Taurus's feelings, hopes and fears and feelings for Taurus this week from the 15th through the 21st? 4 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's a transition taking place. There might be conflict with others, and you're focused more on inner harmony. This is the 4 of Wands is a homecoming, and we relax, and it's a celebration, and it's joy, and it's harmony, and we start to build a foundation. In the reverse, it's deconstruction of a foundation, of a home even, and it can be, you're worried about conflict, you're worried about something not being stable, not having a good foundation. I think you're worried you're never going to be able to celebrate and relax and rejoice and have a homecoming and celebrate and build something. What else are you feeling? Just allow for the transition. You know, I'm seeing 2 people that could possibly be out of work too, and be like, holy shit, we can't deal with this blowout. You're withdrawn into silence and not getting attention right now either. 9 of Swords in reverse. But you're also feeling like, I have to release worry. I'm facing inner turmoil. I am facing my deep-seated fears. I'm facing secrets and skeletons in the closet, things that make me anxious and worried and fearful and depressed and staying up all night. And I can't operate like that. And I'm going to deal with this stuff this week, but I am going to try to release worry. You're trying to not be like this week. I think you're having a hard time taking a practical approach, though, and listening to your own intuition. But you're coming from a good place of the heart. And you are being introspective. Make sure you're listening to those around you. Okay, this is, I don't want to hear it. I can teach myself. That's okay. You decide. Use your own discernment. I like that you're practicing detachment here, though. You're trying to. Either that or you're trying to get a Capricorn out of your hair that's not bringing out the best of you. Okay, what's the final outcome for Taurus between now and the 21st? What is the final outcome for them? The World. That's awesome. Completion, a pause. Something will complete this week, Taurus. The World is when we have that tectonic breath between one cycle and the next. First of all, you could be at a distance from a person. This could be about travel. You could be very far away from someone in a situation, but this is you. This is a fixed sign. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. This is a completion, an integration, a sense of belonging. You've made the right choice. You have not delayed your success. You are able to move on from something that you have finished, and you will move on to the next cycle. But you will feel this pause and this tectonic breath. It's a breakout moment. And whether you want something to be finished or not, you're feeling like I can have the world in this situation now, and the world is at my fingertips. You're going to make the right decision. You're going to make the right decision. Five of Wands. But you're going to have to think outside of the box to do it. This is a little bit of conflict. This is disagreements. This is competition and squabbling and diverse opinions and tension. We don't live in an echo chamber. So you might try something out this week. Five of Wands for me is always, let's try it out. Let's give it a go. Let's see if we can handle each other's diverse opinions and see if it turns into a fight, or if we can put down those wands at the end of the day. Make sure you might be in a situation with a group dynamic of people, Taurus, where everyone is making a mess and stepping on each other to get what they want. Be the solution. And I mean, if you feel like you have to detach from some nonsense and be a hermit, that's good. But you can be the person that says, people, we can take all these staffs and build a ladder, and then nobody falls down and nobody gets hurt. I think you might have experienced some tension and diversity and a lot of people getting involved in a situation this week, or just there's been a lot of conflict and a battle of wills, and you decide, I'm kind of over this. It's over for me. And I'm just not experiencing stability here, and it's keeping me up at nights. If you feel like you need to remove yourself from this situation because you have other opportunities, I'm seeing Three of Wands in the world. You could be in a situation where a person or a relationship or even a job or something is far away from you. You're planning for the future here. And you have foresight, which I like. Two of Pentacles, busy, 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 juggling a lot, maybe not paying attention to emotion because you got a lot going on. And you're working on being the Nine of Pentacles, which is very self-sufficient, financially independent, and totally free and feeling good and independent. That's what's to come. You've got these burdens. You feel like you're kind of going in circles, or someone led you in circles maybe. You're going to develop it and give it a go, but you're a little emotional about it. The Moon. Things are not as they seem. Okay. This reading looks great, Taurus. This reading looks great. I think that it's great that you have an open heart chakra, but this King and Queen of Pentacles are not seeing eye to eye. It's a struggling relationship of some kind. Don't try to mirror them. Definitely don't ghost them out of your ego being bruised. Just tell someone you need to spend some time alone, because you're trying to get to that big moment of graduation and completion so the world can be at your fingertips and you can get over this isolation and you're not in a place of conflict or transition. It's all about inner harmony this week. Okay, Taurus, that's your reading from the 15th through the 21st. I hope it helps you and I hope it resonates with you. This will just be what happens if you sleepwalk through life. If there's anything about this you don't like, you have the power to turn these cards any way you want them to. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Taurus. I really love you guys. I'll see you next time.